I think we're going.
Okay, we're going.
Okay, we're going. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
We're back.
I'm Nancy.
I'm Kathy, and we're the so-and-sos.
It's been a while.
It has. We've been having weather issues.
We have, and we've decided we're just going to do once a
Once
month.
a month.
And we're in a different location today.
Yep.
Because
we're meeting halfway
we're
today.
meeting halfway.
This is my sister's house. So we have a different location, and we have a new microphone.
Yes. So I'm going to try to speak up louder. But we do have a new microphone. What we think happened last time is I've always been wearing a microphone clip to my shirt about right here. And we think the battery went dead in it.
And we didn't know that.
And we didn't know. It doesn't tell us if the battery's dead or not. So
we got a new one that plugs in, so that can't happen.
Yep. So I'll try to talk louder. Some of the things, so I tried to go in and on our last video and just increase the volume after it had been uploaded, and anyway, I did everything it was trying to tell me to do, but it sounded like I had to put it into an editing program and then increase the volume there and then re-download it, and anyway, it just wasn't going to work. So some of the issues, one thing I did find out Googling everything to get the volume up higher was YouTube actually will control your volume.
It does.
So, and I noticed this on a video I watched this week. So if one person is louder than the other, not saying you're louder than I am, but you know what I mean. But if one person is louder, YouTube will adjust the volume for the loud person and bring it down. And so, and I noticed on a video I was watching this week that there was one, it was a duo, and one was louder than the other. And so when the quieter one would start talking, it was really quiet, and then the volume would increase a little bit and she would be louder. So YouTube is controlling that.
Right.
I can't help that. There's nothing I can do to fix that. And we're only really having a handful of people that are complaining about the volume.
Yeah, it's weird.
We have 10,000 views. We have, almost 200 comments, and of those comments, probably 10% are saying they can't hear.
Can't hear, yeah.
So, and I've had people comment on Instagram, on my Instagram. I don't know about you, but they've commented
that they could hear fine.
Yeah, that they could hear fine.
Yeah.
So,
it's crazy.
Suggestions are so whatever your device you're listening to. Now, like on my laptop, I have several ways I can increase my volume. One is at the bottom right-hand corner, there's a little microphone. If you go into that, you can increase your volume on that. And
overall volume.
Yeah, your overall volume. And I don't know if that's on it. I don't have iPads or anything like that.
I have.
So I don't know.
It's the same kind of. It shows a little speaker, and you can move the speaker up. So you can
increase that. You can also increase your volume on YouTube. So if you go onto the video, there's a little volume button there that you can increase at full volume.
Right.
Other ways are turning up your headphones.
Yeah.
So by doing all three of those things,
you should be able to hear.
You should be able to hear. Another option is to watch on TV. Because
it has a wider range of volume, and you can really crank it up.
Yeah. And
if that's available to you.
Yeah. And then someone in the comments said, yeah, I had a hard time hearing. Actually, a couple of people said this. They had a hard time hearing. They just turned on their closed captions and they were fine.
Yeah, that's another option, closed caption.
So, this is the last time we're going to address the issue, I think.
Yeah.
Because
we've done everything we can.
We have done everything we can. We did buy a new mic. It is sitting right here. You can see the top of it.
Right here.
It just plugs into my computer. There is no battery it runs on. It only runs on my computer. So, and we did a test.
And it sounds great.
One, and I uploaded it to my other video, and the volume sounded great.
Yep.
So hopefully this takes care of the problem.
I was just watching Mama Loves You GB, and she's having the same problems. She is wearing a mic now on her shirt, but I've always been able to hear her great. And she said she keeps getting complaints that people can't hear her. So it's the same deal. And I think it's YouTube that controls the end product, and that's why we can't control it.
Yeah,
we try.
I think that's the issue is it's YouTube, and we're doing the best we can. This is you know,
That's about the end of the line.
this is it. This is the last thing we can do unless we get a great, production, microphones and all that. And this is YouTube. This is a hobby.
Yeah.
It's not something we're going to invest a lot of money into. So
that's that. Well, what have you been doing the last 2 or 3 weeks?
Babysitting.
Babies. She's had life changes.
I've had some life changes. I'm watching. So both my daughter and her husband work graveyard shifts. Yeah. And they work she works from 7 to 7 at night to 7 in the morning. Wow. And so she brings the babies over and her 2 older boys, so I do have help. But and they spend the night, and she picks them up at 7 o'clock in the morning, and I'm doing it 2 nights a week. So I said I would not babysit babies, and look what I'm doing.
And it's wearing her out.
Last week was my first week, and I had them, and I did do a lot of running around because the 2 older boys had a church activity they had to go to, and so I had to run back over and get them after they were done, and then the next night we had basketball, and so
Friday, you had to have help at the basketball game because they're twins.
I had to have help at the basketball game.
Twin babies.
And then Friday night, I went to bed early for me, and I was out. And I slept till like 9 o'clock the next morning. I was so tired. And you?
Well, let's see. In the last couple of weeks, what have I been up to? I don't know. I can't think of anything monumental. Oh, the oven door blew up in our oven, and that was out for a month. Brand new stove.
Only a couple of months old.
Yeah, it was 4 months old. We got the stove in September. We were baking pizza, and we were in the other room watching TV, and we hear this. It sounded like a gunshot. Go in there and can't see anything that's wrong. And then I checked the oven to see if the pizza's done, and the glass inside was just falling out and through the bottom of the door. Luckily, there was another piece of glass. It didn't get in the pizza because we had to have pizza. But it took a month to get that replaced. They replaced the door, so we were without an oven. But my husband has a Blackstone grill, and that is the coolest thing. It's propane. You can cook fabulous breakfasts and fajitas and hamburgers, all that kind of stuff on it.
Oh,
it's great griddle.
We need one.
Yeah, it's great. It's a wonderful invention. So we've been using that instead of the oven. But other than that, I don't think anything major has gone on.
We've had some snow.
Yeah, we've had snow.
Last weekend we had a lot of snow.
Yeah.
And then it was blowing, the wind was blowing, so we had a lot of drifts. Anyway, where I live.
You're right. Yeah,
and
we didn't get as much.
We had schools shut down because it was so cold.
Yeah.
We had below zero.
Nothing would start.
Yeah,
the buses wouldn't start.
We had below zero temperatures for our highs at night.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like 20 below.
So
cold.
Not good. But other than that, just stitching, and she's been quilting up a storm.
Quilting. That's it.
Yeah, I've just been stitching, hanging out, walking the dog every day, even in the temperatures below zero.
My dog, I open the door and he looks outside and he's like, not today.
I don't even want to go out there, Mom. It's yucky.
He said, I'll hold it. So we do have a question that comes up every single video asking how many strands of floss I use when I stitch on 18 count Aida. I use 1 strand of floss. I like the coverage. I think the coverage is fine. I don't care if a little bit of the fabric shows through on the back, because when you're looking at it from 3 feet away, you can't tell the difference. Yeah.
People that stitch on 36 count Aida over 2 also use 1 strand. Linen. Yeah, linen I meant. Yeah, 36 count linen over 2 we use 1 strand. So
18 count would be the same
thing.
Same thing.
Yeah, but it's personal preference.
Yeah, I've tried stitching with 2 strands on 18, and I think it's too bulky. Too fat. I don't like it. It's messy, really messy. I think.
Yeah, your stitches don't lay right because you've got too much thread in the holes. Yeah. So 1 strand is plenty.
So there you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you have whips to show?
Do you have whips?
Yeah, I do.
You start with your whips, and then I'll do mine.
Okay.
I have a lot. Well, I don't have a
Well,
lot, but I have what I've been working on for the
Well,
month.
you need to pull out your box top.
Well, that's one of my surprises, so you have to wait on that one.
Oh. Well, okay, this.
So you'll have to re-show it.
This is a whip because I still have to do all the back stitching.
Do you have the pattern?
I do. It is right here in my pile. It's Annie's sewing box SAL that we're doing for Nancy's birthday, and I'm working on the box lid.
With the microphone right here, it's kind of
we have a microphone in the way.
Kind of hard to.
But this is that's what it looks like without back stitching.
Right there.
And I think Nancy has her back stitching finished, so we can compare what the difference that the back stitching makes. Because it does make, I mean, this looks okay, but when you get
So
back
leave that one
stitching,
out.
I will. And then I also have.
It's so pretty.
What else?
And you used all the colors on that?
I did, and that is.
And the Culford linen.
And
right?
the 32 count flax. And the other part I have is I've done one of the smalls, which is backwards. the tomato pin. It's this pin keeper right here, the round one. So I have it done, but it's not fully finished. But it's all back stitched. So
yeah, the back stitching.
The back stitching really makes it. So that's what I have for whips. What do you have?
My whips. We'll start with this one, which is my Sunday stitch. And it's Land That I Love by Teresa Kogut.
Yep.
And work on this every Sunday.
She's making really good progress.
I'm making really good progress.
That looks good.
So I'm almost done with the top band.
Yeah.
I'm working on this
little corner.
Let's see if we can do this like that.
You want to fold it behind?
Yeah.
That would be easier.
So this is what's left on the top band. I just got to finish the flag and the flowers, the basket, and then the top band will be done.
It's really pretty.
And this is, let me tell you what I'm stitching it on.
How many weeks or Sundays have you been working on it?
Since January
1st. So 4 Sundays, about 4 or 5.
I think 5. I think this.
You're doing really good.
So I'm stitching it on
fabric. It says driftwood.
Yeah, but I don't think it is.
You don't think it is driftwood?
Because I'm stitching. It says driftwood color and cotton, but I'm going to start something else, and I don't think it's this color.
Huh.
I don't know. Actually, I think it's got to be driftwood, color and cotton driftwood. And I'm using DMC and kind of my own conversion, but the colors are very similar.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm using one strand of floss.
Yeah, that's great coverage on that.
So, yeah.
And that's 18 count?
And this is 18 count.
Yeah, so see, that's really good coverage with one strand.
The white, so I start over here when I started it.
Mm-hmm.
I started 2 strands on the top leg of the white, but I don't think there's any difference.
There's not.
Do you?
No, I can't tell that there's a difference in it.
So then I stopped using 2 strands on the top leg because I was lazy. So anyway, that's my.
Looks good.
That's my Sunday stitch. Do you wanna do that?
I can do that.
And then let's see what's in this bag. Oh, so because I had a finish, did I bring both my finishes?
I don't know. Did you?
I can't remember. I forgot my book. Okay, so I finished something. So I pulled out one of my whips, and this is the whip I decided to pull out. Shepherd's Sampler with a needle and thread.
It's the one with the windmill. That's how I always remember it.
I'm not gonna take it out of the bag because
it's shiny anyway.
Yeah, and you're gonna see it anyway.
It's all done, so
it's not done.
Oh, it's not done.
But it's so close.
Oh my goodness.
So you're gonna be able to see what it looks like anyway.
Oh, that is so pretty.
So all I have left is there's a little bit of grass here. There's a sheep there. It's kind of hard to see, but the grass and then the house, the brick house. I've actually started on the brick house.
The windows are in, huh?
So, and that's all I have left on this.
That is so cute. And that's on 14 count?
This is 14 count. I dyed it.
2 strands?
2 strands. I dyed it and then I coffee and tea dyed it because when I ironed it yesterday, it smelled like coffee.
Oh.
But I can't tell you what I
dyed it with.
So.
That's great.
And it's using it's my own, on Brenda Gervais patterns, I do my own conversion because she doesn't give a DMC.
So she always does DMC.
And I use DMC. So I pull out the equivalent and then I match the colors to the picture.
Well, you've done a good job because it looks just like it.
Anyway, it's pretty.
So pretty.
I'm liking it.
So cute. I love the windmill.
So this will be done this month.
Yes.
And
so that was a whip, right?
That was a whip.
Okay.
And then this whip, I showed in my whip parade, Forever and Ever by With a Needle and Thread. And this was one I couldn't decide if I was going to finish it or if I was going to not finish it or what I was going to do.
Yep.
And I decided.
She was waffling.
I was waffling. I decided to continue on. And this is where
I'm
at.
So pretty. You're almost done.
Let's hold it back. There we go.
There's the whole thing.
So there's another flower here. This border goes up just a little bit more. The house, and then there's a big bird holding a branch.
That's so pretty.
And then it will be done. And so what I did on this is same thing. I pulled the DMC, and then I changed my flowers because the ones in the picture, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see, but they are 2-tone red, and I changed mine to pink and red.
Oh, those are cute.
And then for all the letters and the wording, it's just one variegated floss. And so I just took 2 different colors of DMC.
And put them together?
And I didn't put them together, but I just kind of alternated every few letters.
Oh, okay.
And then the W is our last name. So all the W's, there's 3 W's, I did them in blue. And then because I'm a quilter and balance is important, there's blue over here, but there was no blue on this side.
Oh.
So that's why I did the letters.
Down here.
Yeah, that's why I did the letters in blue and the wording in blue so that it would balance with the big blue bird.
It's very pretty. Wow.
And then
I'm glad you decided to keep going.
This border down here was like 3 different variegated reds. And so I just used the same 2 colors I was using up
Pink
here.
and red.
And then when the symbol changed, is when I changed the colors. So
perfect. That is so pretty.
So that's a way if you don't use overdyed flosses and you want to use DMC, you can just alternate colors and different things to get a different look. I've even taken 2 different colors of DMC, like 839 and 840. They're close together in colors.
And stitch with both of them.
And you can get
a variegated look.
Or I'll stitch, like if I'm doing a roof, I'll do like a few stitches of one color, then I'll drop down and just kind of stagger it all.
Model it.
It all looks variegated.
Yeah.
I have a piece that I did a roof, and
everybody
sees it looks like it's variegated. But anyway, so
that is so pretty.
There we go. So I continue to go on with it.
Good thing. Because it is really pretty.
And I did measure the wall, and there's enough room with a frame.
Good.
It's going to fit. So.
Oh, good. Perfect.
All right, my next whip. Oh, I didn't take this one out of the So this one, I don't have a picture for it because it's a freebie on Pinker and Pumpkin's blog
spot.
And I think she put it up, this pattern up, sometime in January. So, and I thought I need some smaller pieces to go in my farmhouse wall, and so I got this one out, and this one's going to fit in a 5x7 frame.
So is that the beginnings of a house?
Yep. So you can't really, you can a little bit.
It's white.
So got all the alphabet down, and then this is just going to be a farmhouse on top.
It's going to be cute.
And
tiny little sampler.
And this is on 14 count heroic by Picture This Plus.
So it's got blue and red. I don't see red.
It
I
doesn't
see
have
blue.
red. It's just blue and tan.
Brown, tan.
So just a scrap I had.
It's very cute.
So, and the other one that I am gonna stitch for my farmhouse wall.
That looks like it.
Is
with it.
Stacy Nash Butternut Tavern.
Yeah, that's cute.
But I want this to fit in an 8x10. So I'm going to squish everything. So the border here, I'm gonna stitch the border, and then I'm gonna move everything kind of up into the corner, and then I'll move the house up and up and over. And if I do that, it'll fit in an 8x10 frame.
Oh, good idea.
So, because there's a lot of space. So anyway.
Yeah, there is.
That's in this bag too.
Oh, that's pretty. Those two are going to go together well on your farm wall.
And this is in a bag that I got in my Advent.
It's very cute fabric.
It was the 805 Stitcher is where my friend bought it from.
Looks like it might be French General. It's cute.
Yes.
I don't know.
I love this little pin. I wish I could find these little pins.
They have them at Hobby Lobby.
Do they?
Yeah. Oh. I'll show you.
I like them.
They're cute.
That's my stitching whips. I have other whips. I have quilting and embroidery whips.
Do you want to show those?
Okay. All right. So my embroidery whips.
Oh, those are your colored ones.
Yeah. So these are the ones that I colored with colored pencil, and then there's a medium that you put on them to seal it. And I'm just gonna make a mini quilt out of this, but I did these because I wanted to try the coloring with colored pencil technique. So I decided to get these out and start stitching on them so I can make a springtime, summertime quilt.
Oh, that's cute.
These can be found on Melissa's blog, Pinker.
It's PINKERNPUNKIN. Yeah. .blogspot.com. Pinker and Pumpkin.
And they're free. So
they're free patterns. It's amazing. She is so generous and sweet, and she designs every day. I think she comes out with new patterns, and they're darling.
This is the first one I don't know what order these are in that I didn't, but this one is done.
So it's been colored and then embroidered over the top.
So that one's
very cute.
That one's done. This one is done.
That one's cute.
And I'm using sulky threads to
just doing a back stitch.
Yep, just doing a back stitch. Something super simple, nothing fancy. That one.
Well, you have a lot of them. How many blocks altogether are there?
There's 12 blocks.
Oh, 12.
Yeah. I did this one. My husband had a procedure at the hospital and it was like 3 hours, so I did this one and started another one.
Those are cute.
This one.
Oh, that's darling.
They're so cute.
They are so cute.
And then this one.
Wow, you got a lot done.
And then this is the one I'm working on. I'm just about done. I just have to finish up the pot.
Really cute. Oh, I see. You're missing right there.
The pot, yeah, and then down this side. And then I need to put I'm doing colonial
seeds on the berries.
Yeah, and I'm doing colonial knots.
Oh, you remembered how? I can't remember how.
I'm telling you, if you don't like doing French knots,
do colonial.
Google how to do colonial knots because they're perfect every time, and they're so easy to do.
They are. Once you remember how to do them. I've done French knots for so long that I just automatically do French knot. but
Yeah.
the colonial knots are better.
They are.
I have to
And they
figure
do
it out.
because they're perfect every time.
Every time. And they don't come undone, and
No.
yeah, they're
So
great.
anyway, but that's the one I'm working on.
They're very cute.
So, and that was that 6. So I'm on my 6th one.
I think so.
1, 2, 3, 4,
5. Yep, you're on the 6th, and
so
you have 6 more to go.
6 more to go. I'll just quickly show them.
Whoops. A basket of flowers. Yeah, they don't look like much without the outlining. They're kind of color blobs. That's cute.
I love this one.
Oh, lemonade.
Mm-hmm.
Very cute.
And then this one.
Oh, those are going to be so cute in a little quilt.
Yep. So it'll be fun. I can't wait to
That's very fun.
get them done. And then my last whip is my quilt whip.
I can't believe this quilt.
So
It's so pretty.
in 2020, January 2020, I signed up. Whoops, I'm dropping stuff.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to pick that up. Anyway, I started with that quarter shop a block of the month.
Mm-hmm.
And it was for a Kim Deal quilt. And I didn't know who Kim Deal was. And I didn't know how involved her quilts were. So I'm like, oh, it's cute. Sign me up. I did block 1 or month 1, a month 2, and I was done. It was 1.5-inch squares, hundreds of them.
Literally hundreds of them.
So this is not the full quilt, but this is the part I'm on right now.
The center medallion.
So what you do is you start, it's a medallion, I think it's called a medallion quilt.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah,
where
you have a middle.
You start in the middle and then you work your way out.
Yeah.
So I had done the middle part and I had done the first border around. And I quit. And then I thought, 2021, I was going to pick it back up. Never did. 2022, I was going to pick it up. Never did. 2023 is the year I am finishing this quilt. And I cannot work on any other quilt until this one is done.
She wants to get the fabric out of her room.
Yes. So this is the border I'm working on now. And I have some of it done, but I didn't bring it to show. And then there's another border that goes on after that one.
It had 352 1.5-inch squares.
This border that goes around right here, 352 1.5-inch squares and 88 2.5-inch squares. And I've got all those sewed together. Now I have to make a gazillion flying geese.
For those points.
For the points. Anyway.
It's beautiful.
But it's
the colors
are
beautiful.
Quilt. I don't know if we're going to be able to show it. Well,
we can start in the middle.
So there's the middle. And then let's bring it down. And this, I'll just bring it down.
I love these flowers.
Because all 4 sides are the same. So, but that's what it looks like.
And they are appliqued on.
Yeah, all these little petals. And I thought about when I was making this border to not put those on.
Those are cute though.
I didn't want to, but then I got looking and the last border has a whole bunch of those. And I thought, well, I better.
So you need to.
So, because they're
Isn't that pretty?
It's going to be pretty. It's called Esther's Bloomers, and I think you can still get the pattern. You just can't get the block of the month.
The block of the month.
So.
And over here's the little pinwheel.
Let me shut my phone.
They're so pretty.
Shut my phone off.
That is so pretty. I just love these little leaves around here, the petals on the flowers.
Yeah,
I think it really adds to it.
I used the blanket stitch. I just machine appliqued them, and I used the blanket stitch. And now I wish I would just done a zigzag or straight stitch.
No, they're really pretty.
But anyway, it's going to be done, and I am not working on any quilt until this is done. And I thought, oh, I'll have it done in January.
Not quite. Yeah, but you've got. Well, once you make the flying geese, then you can put all the borders on, right?
I could put the next border,
row.
but then there's a whole nother border parts I have to make, and I'm not sure if they're. Oh, let's see. there's another picture here. Yeah, so.
Oh, wow. Oh, it's the flowers, too.
There's more flying geese and more flowers.
The outer border is these.
Yeah, it's another.
Show them the picture.
Let's see if I can. So the border I'm working on now is what's highlighted.
And then there's this other one, whoops, around the top that is the same as these.
Yeah. So, and I've already got these two cornerstones. They were done because they were in a section that's already been made.
They're so cute.
It's an intense quilt, and
Wow.
it's going to be pretty, but
it's very pretty.
I'm telling you, I need to grab a dropped here.
Try to fold this up.
Okay.
Wow.
So that's all my whips.
That's all your whips?
That's all my whips.
Okay. Well, I have just that one whip, but then I have some finishes.
I just have one. I only have one finish.
One finish?
One FO.
Okay. I was starting work on this drum. Well, let's see. Let me grab the pattern.
It's been a month, and I feel like we're out of practice.
We're out of practice. My Peaceful Home by Plum Street. It's a drum. And I got it finished, and I ordered the chenille and the velveteen to go on the top, but it hasn't come yet from Lady Creates. But that's the finish. It's a cute little thing.
Is it called for fabric?
It's all called for. It's tin roof, 36 count, weeks tin roof, and all the called for variegated floss. So it's done. I just have to make it into a drum as soon as I get the stuff from Lady Dot.
It's pretty.
It is pretty. It turned out really cute.
It's really pretty.
And then, whoops.
Are you done with that?
No.
Oh. Well,
that's a whip.
Oh.
Oh.
Well,
didn't I show the whip?
You didn't show your whip.
Oh dear. I'm such a ding dong. See, we are out of practice. This is Redbird Sampler by With Thy Needle and Thread, Brenda Gervais. And I told my mom I was going to make her a sampler, so I wanted her to pick. And I had 2 or 3 for her to choose from, and this is the one she chose. And it's very bright. She liked the bright colors. Whoops, I dropped something over there. So this is how far I am. I still have to finish this basket here. Will it look better with something behind it, maybe? And then
let's go down
right there.
Right there.
And then there's an arch at the bottom with houses and some little things across the bottom. But it goes really fast. I still have the bird like this. It's symmetrical, so it's a mirror image. Just the middle is different. And there's an arch and a house and some little things. But it's going really fast. And it's on 36 count Winter's Brew by R&R Reproductions with all the called for. The red is DMC 817, and then the rest is Weeks Dye Works threads. But it's really cute.
It's pretty.
Yeah, it's really fast. And then I finished this little thing. I haven't FFO'd it. I have the box here. This is an empty candy box. And it's another Brenda Gervais pattern. This one is Be My Valentine. And this is the one I'm doing. But you do the box, you cut paper out and paint the box and then cover it with this paper stuff. And then I just finished the stitching on this little pillow that goes in it. It's kind of hard to see because it's really light colors.
Oh, that's cute. Are you going to do the little needle book too?
I've already done that.
Oh, okay.
I should have brought that. I got it. I'll bring it all back when I finish it all. But It's a little white bird, and then there's ABCs up here, and it's all done. I just need to make it into a pillow, and it fits inside the box, and that's how it's displayed. So that's that one.
Cute. That's gonna be cute.
It is cute. Yeah. And then I've done some embroidery. I was working on this for a while and I finished it. This is a pattern by Charlotte Lyons and it's called Homebodies. I got it on Etsy. If you notice, their dresses have houses on the bottom of their dresses, and I guess that's why they're called homebodies.
That's me.
I am going to make this into a project bag.
That is cute.
And it's Charlotte Lyons on Etsy. Her patterns come pre-printed on the fabric. So you don't really get a paper pattern. All you get is a piece of fabric with everything already printed on it, and then you just stitch over it. And you just choose whatever colors you want. I just chose different colors for their hair and different colors for their dresses. And
I like the pre-printed.
I like the pre-printed. You don't have to trace it. And then I put SF 101 on the back, so it hides your threads.
That is so cute.
It's really cute. I like it a lot.
Turned out really cute.
So I don't have a pattern to show you because there really isn't one with it. And then I have, where's my other pattern? I just lost my pattern somewhere.
Was that what dropped? Did
Then,
something fall?
that's a pillow. Well, for heaven's sakes, where did it go? I had it all piled right here. Ah! We're out of practice. Oh, I made this while I was home. This is one of those project folders. Mine just snaps, and it's got a big pocket here and a big pocket here, and then this is vinyl zip pocket. I have my threads in there, and then there's two little pockets here, and then it just snaps shut. So I made that too while I was, since the last time. Well, where did that pattern go with? Oh,
Is that it?
thank you. If I had eyes. I'm making this hatched and patched project roll, and it has all these little pictures on it, so you had to do them first. They're all hand embroidered, and I got them all done. They're just little tiny.
So you can do them with wool applique or embroidery.
Yeah, you can do them with wool applique or embroidery. I decided to embroider them all. There's a house, and this one goes on the end cap of the project roll. And then these you just cut little strips. They're just little pieces. Then there's a wool applique bird that goes in that box. And then this little heart. Love the life you live.
Well, that's for a scissor.
That's for scissor holder.
Scissor holder.
So there's several little things in the pattern. Here's the scissor holder. And the house could either be on a needle book but I'm going to put it on my project roll. And see that can go on, the heart can go on there too. You can double them up. So you just put them across the bottom, and then this is all patchwork. And I have the fabric all ready to go to do the patchwork, so I just wanted to get the embroidery done first.
Sorry, my nose is running.
And I did that. And then I have some things that were previous finishes. Well,
Do you want to?
All over the floor, but I can do them later. And then I finished this. This is new. I love strawberries.
That's cute.
And I was watching Lisa Prims on Greenway, and she challenged people to make pieced strawberries. So I made one. Mine's pretty small. Hers was big, but this one's just little. They turn out 1-inch squares, and I just had, it's actually Kim Deal fabric, like
1.5-inch squares.
1.5-inch squares. So I just sewed them up and put a little button and some stuff on top, It'll go in my little strawberry collection. So that's what I've been up to. I
have one finish. Well, it's
okay.
not fully finished, and it's paper snowflakes with the needle and thread,
Oh, that is so cute.
and that's for you.
Oh yay! I get to borrow it.
And then here's my finish.
Oh wow, that is fabulous.
It turned out so pretty. I
Oh.
love it. And I have a frame I found at the thrift store, so I just need to paint it, and it'll fit in there perfect.
And what is it on?
Oh boy. Oh, I don't know, because it's on 18 count,
With
but
one strand.
but I dyed it.
It's kind of a grayish, a nice gray color.
Yeah.
It's
And
pretty.
did my own floss conversion
To DMC.
Well, some CMC.
Oh, and you have some overdyes.
I have some General Arts. There's a Wheat Dye Works. There's some Victorian Motto, or not Victorian Motto, Color and Cotton that I pulled.
And that's one strand, right?
Mm-hmm.
On 18 count. See, there's plenty of coverage.
Yeah.
Like look at the deer and look at her dress and.
Yeah, and I did make her snowflakes, because the snowflakes, even if you use the call for, or if you convert it to the DMC, they don't show up.
Oh.
And so I actually changed the color of mine to make them show up.
Because on her dress, they're really showing up. Those are so cute.
That was
that's darling. Paper snowflakes. By Brenda Gervais with Thy Needle and Thread. That is really cute.
It is. I love it. So excited to get it framed.
What's next?
I have
Finish.
I have a fully finished.
Let me see. She won't tell me what it is. She's hiding it.
Oh, I have two fully finishes.
Two? Oh, I haven't seen them yet. They are so cute.
This is Paisley and this is Whitaker.
Oh, those are so cute.
Aren't they cute? They were so fun to make.
I just love them.
And I just put some wool scraps on for their scarves.
And cute little fabric on the back.
Fabric on the back. I didn't do the scissor thing on the back because they're just going to sit in a bowl.
Oh, those are so
for
cute.
Winter.
I love them.
Cute. I was thinking it was maybe boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. But look how he's shorter.
Maybe it's a brother and sister.
So I'm thinking brother and sister.
Yeah, he's quite a bit shorter.
Why aren't they cute?
Yes,
I love them.
Those are adorable. Hang on.
They turned out really cute.
You did a great job stuffing them too.
So she kind of has
They're darling.
A thing on her, like a knot on her head.
Well, snowballs aren't.
But the pattern is that way.
Yeah,
it was
snowballs
crazy. Anyway,
aren't exactly perfect.
Super easy to finish.
Those are cute.
There's a pattern in the, a template in the pattern, and you just trace it out, and
those are so cute.
they turned out cute. I stitched them on 18 count vintage country mocha.
Yeah, you can see it around the edges just a little bit.
And using DMC, and I think the dress was the called for.
That is so cute. That's a lot of solid stitching, but it's worth it because they're so darling.
And it's actually not hard, because what I did is I outlined them, and then like on her dress, I went in and did all the inside stitching, and then I could just do fill in. And same with the faces.
They're so cute.
They're cute.
Very cute. Well, let me grab my pillow that rolled away over here.
So you ready to see my other one?
Yes.
My other fully finished?
There we go. Oh my word. No, you didn't tell me you finished.
I didn't. I have the whole thing finished. Everything.
Everything is even the littles?
All the smalls, everything.
That is adorable. Look at the side. Oh my gosh. I didn't know you finished this.
I was going to tell you, I want to surprise you.
Cheater. Isn't that adorable?
So let's show the back stitching.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So let's compare. And then I'll show all the goodies.
Mine.
So
without back stitching.
Mine has the back stitching.
So I don't have the needle on the sewing machine or anything like that. And you can barely see some of the stuff. I mean, it just makes it pop when you back stitch it. just
Mine is
kinda
done
boring
on,
without
well,
it.
hers is done on the, called for was 16 count, and she did hers on 32.
32.
And mine, I did mine on 18.
So hers is a little smaller.
So mine's a little smaller, so I had to get a smaller box.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway.
Oh, that's gorgeous. That turned out so cute.
I just painted and then waxed my paper mache box.
I love this trim around the top.
The instructions were super easy. She gives the instructions to do the band and the top. Everything else you have to guess.
Did you make this?
I made the cording.
The cording is gorgeous.
And I needed my husband to help me hold the ends. And he's like, wow, that's really cool. He was very impressed with how the cording maker worked. But,
oh, that is so cute.
And I added the buttons on it.
Oh my word. Buttons. That turned out adorable. Now I want to get mine done. Good incentive. You inspired me.
Oh, and I did have to add, because my band I didn't have enough stitching, so I did add the extra motif and this button.
That's just because you did it on 18.
And some extra. And it's not perfectly lined up, but
it looks great.
It doesn't matter.
It is so cute. Now what's inside?
Well, let's start with the pin pillow. Oh. This is the pin pillow.
Wow, that's cute.
And I just stuffed it with polyfill.
That is really cute.
It's coming out here. It's all over. And I just put a little ball pin with a button and a sewing machine in 2023.
Really cute.
Fabric from my stash.
Cute, cute. Wow.
And then inside. You ready to see the inside?
Yes. So, oh my goodness.
So the lid is just painted, and then I just put this ribbon, and I needed something here. It didn't say to put a bow here, but then you can.
I like it.
And I just put it inside and waxed it.
That wax is really nice. Which wax did you use?
Brie wax.
Brie wax.
Yeah. So I painted it black, and then I used the dark brown, I think, Brie wax. So it's kind of
makes it just a shine, kind of a sheen to it.
So this is the needle book.
That is darling. I love that fabric.
This is the fabric.
So
remember,
cute.
I bought the ticking. I was going to use the ticking.
Yeah.
I decided it didn't match. The red was not the right red. So I just went through my stash and found this.
I love that black print with it.
And I don't even know what fabric it is. And anyway, you open it up.
Oh, it's so cute.
And just some wool felt inside. Just made a little book.
Really cute.
And what I did is, you know those sewing kits, the cheap little sewing kits that you get that have a little pair of scissors. And so what I did is I had one of those, and I just put the pins and needles from that in here. And you'll see I use different elements
parts
from that
of it
for the whole.
That is darling.
Love it. And then the little buttons.
Oh my word. That is so cute.
And I made the cording. I kind of wish I had done a smaller cording. But I just used the leftover from the lid.
That's perfect.
And it was this was a little bit fiddly. It's not
cute.
Perfect.
No, it's cute.
But I just used
really nice.
mat board for the back and the front. Actually I cut up a cereal box and used parts of a cereal box, and then I used some mat board. And I just looked at the picture to figure out how to sew these little buttons on.
Just hang them.
And then the little scissor holder.
My goodness.
And again, I just took some mat board. I think this has mat board. I think the back and the front. So this is 2 pieces right here. And I think that was a cereal box because look how
it's thin.
It's really thin.
So
and then the cording, I made more cording to go around it. And I did sew with the needle and thread
the ends
from
of the
from here all the way around to about here. I sewed it.
Oh, okay.
And then, but I left it a little bit open so that I could put the cording in there and kind of glued it. I did use Alien's glue on this.
So cute.
And then I just put some scissors in here, and I just used leftover cording and made a little scissor fob
Put a little
with some scissors on
spool.
Yeah, spool with
Black thread.
And then the
That's cute.
little scissor charm.
Ah,
So, and then just
adorable.
the same fabric.
I can't believe you got all this done.
And then this was the little bonus one that was in the back.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, what am I going to do with this? How am I going to, incorporate it? Well, I said use the little sewing kit. Well, it had the thread for the sewing kit. So I thought, well, I'm just going to make a little pocket.
Oh, cute.
And so I just made a little pocket on the back.
That is darling.
Just put that thread in.
That
and
turned
then just
out
made
so
some
cute.
more cording, and my cording's not too great on that one.
That's cute.
And just tied it up, and
oh my word, you still got more.
And then this is the
little pin thing that I want to make.
Yep, and I just in the picture cute. It had a needle threader, and then a little
measure tape.
So I just actually the measuring tape that was in that sewing kit, I just cut 6 inches off of it and put it in here.
That is so cute.
And this is a little pin keep, and just
can't wait to get mine done.
Just
stick your pins in there,
and it does have instructions on how to do this one, but
yeah, they're very clear.
This one, the band and the lid are the only ones that have instructions.
Oh, that's cute.
So
cute.
And this one you do sew, you hand sew. And my stitches, they're not perfect, but whatever.
They look great. It looks great. It is so cute.
And then this is just the leftover stuff that was in that little sewing kit, so I just threw them in here. It's just some buttons and snaps and some more thread. And then this is the inside. And I did not do the inside like the instructions say.
Oh, you didn't?
What I did is I just took my fabric and I measured the diameter, and that's how long I cut my strip of fabric. And then I cut it, I think I cut it this width plus 2 inches.
To fold over?
So I folded it over in the bottom, and then I folded it over on the top, and I had enough, I went down low enough that I could cover it with my banding.
Right. Good idea.
And you just slide your banding on here, but then I took some glue and kind of tacked it down.
Good idea.
And then for the inside, I just traced a circle using
the
bottom. And then you still have to cut it a little bit smaller. And I just covered it with batting, and then I just did a running stitch around it, and
you just gather it up like a circle finish. Oh, that's cute.
So I didn't do the, and then I glued this in. So I just kind of run a bead of glue, just one small, and then when I got to the edge, and then I just laid it in there and kind of just worked it so it wouldn't have any wrinkles and stuff. And then when I got to the edge, I just folded the end over and glued it down.
Good idea.
So.
Oh, that turned out so cute.
Anyway.
You did a fabulous job.
So I
am very impressed.
Pretty happy with it.
I hope mine turns out that well.
And I'm glad it's done. And it was fun. It was fun. So I finished the stitching up in January. And then it took me a while. This is not a project you can put together in a weekend.
No.
It took me a good solid week.
To finish all the parts.
And I didn't, I would do a couple of pieces one day, because I did a lot of gluing, I would let it glue and then and put something on it to hold it down and let it dry overnight.
That is so cute. That turned out so nice.
So yeah.
That's that Sue Hillis pattern anti-sewing box.
Love it.
Wow, you did a great job.
How it turned out.
I'm impressed. I'm very impressed.
So all I have left are my plans. What do you have?
I have some past finishes that are valentines. I only have 4 things. This is a Crochet Go-Go pattern, and I can't pronounce the name of it, and I couldn't find it, but it's part of the pattern. I didn't do the whole thing. I just loved the dog on the moped and the little kitty. So that's the part I did, and then I just turned it into a pillow. And
that's cute.
Just put a little bow on the corner because it needed something.
I don't do Valentine stitching.
I just have these. These two are out of Brenda Gervais' Valentine's book. And it's just a little pillow. You can't barely see those are white X's and O's in there. But they're just little teeny pillows that I stuffed it with, put together. This little one is cute with the little birds.
Cute.
So, and then the last one is part of I made it into a roll because I only did part of the pattern. It's Artful Offerings, Love is Kind. It's got the little bunnies. I just did that portion of it and made it into a little bolster pillow, a little roll. So that was kind of fun. So those are my past finishes for Valentine's.
Cute.
And that's it. Okay. What are your plans,
So,
ma'am?
I've been itching to start something.
Oh boy.
So I have some things in the works.
Very good.
I've had this kitted up for a while. It is called Live a Humble Life by October House.
That's cute. I don't think I've seen that one
this.
before.
It looks so springy.
It does.
And I have it kitted up with the DMC and a piece of 14 count parchment.
That's pretty. That's going to be really pretty.
So,
very fun.
so maybe that will be worked on. The other thing I have kitted up is A Bushel in a Peck by Not Forgotten Farms. And I am changing all the colors on this.
Oh.
So here's my fabric, which I dyed myself, and I have no idea what I used. Probably evening blue.
It's a light blue, 14 count.
Yep, 14 count. I just want to put it in a little frame. And the colors I'm kind of going for is Lori Holt did this pattern a couple of years ago, and I just loved her colors. So I kind of pulled my own colors for
what you
it.
thought were.
So it's kind of a mixture of DMC and
I like those greens. Grays and browns. And
yes. Shape, there's Gentle Arts and I think Color and Cotton.
What was the original? Let's see here.
Well, because they're all DMC. She only does DMC colors,
right.
Not Forgotten Farms. So I'm going to kind of change things up a little bit.
It's really cute. Cute, cute.
With my colors.
That is so cute. That'll be fun.
So that's something I want to start sooner rather than later. I just want to start some small stuff. I have so many big things going on. I just want small. And sorry for the crinkling.
The other thing I've been working on all along is the model for Teresa Kogut, her new sampler. And it's over halfway done now. I'm almost 2/3 of the way done. So that's taken up a lot of my time and I can't show it.
And then my other thing is I want to get the other one done. I've got one done. I got the white one done. So I want to get the black one done because on top of my hutch I have some chickens that belong to my mom. And I want to stitch these and frame them and put them on easels up with her chickens.
That'll be cute.
So those are kind of my plans for this month. Until we see you again anyway. The other thing, this is the one I'm going to definitely start first thing. I don't have, okay, so it's by Little House Nail Works and it's called Seasons.
Oh, yeah, I've seen it.
Songs of the Season. And it's a 3-part mystery series. And but you can't really see that picture. That's the third one. You can't really see the picture. So I went online and found somebody's, I don't know whose it is, but found somebody's.
This is their finished stitch.
This is their finished, and I printed it out so I would have a picture of what it looks like.
That's cute.
So that's what it's going to look like. And I've pulled out, I'm going with the same colors, but I've my own conversion. I just pulled out what was in my stash.
That's really cute.
So this is 18 count driftwood, and it is that same color, isn't it?
It is.
Same color as land that I love.
Yep.
And
is that color and cotton?
Color and cotton
Driftwood.
It's a gray, and it has a little bit of green in it.
Is that 18?
It's 18
yeah,
count.
18 count. That'll be cute.
Tell, but it's gonna. I think it'll be pretty with all the
colors.
So these are my colors.
Whoops.
I'm just using. I have color and cotton, mixed dye works, Victorian motto. Let's see if I can hold these up. And when I do my color conversions, a lot of times I put them in different places than the chart says. But anyway, I really want to start that sooner rather than later.
Cute, cute, cute.
On that one. I think that's it. That's all my plans.
I forgot mine at home. I haven't decided when I want to start though.
Oh yeah, because you
so many things. I could start.
I know. She's like, I want to start this. I want to start this.
So
I'm like, oh, you're going to have more than one whip.
Yeah.
You're going to have 20 whips before you know it.
That's okay. That's okay. I need more whips. Okay.
All right. So we have reached 5,000 subscribers.
Which is amazing.
Can you believe that? Anyway, so we decided we want to give something to you guys for our 5,000 subscriber giveaway.
Yes.
Now, we're going to do a little bit of housekeeping first. As everybody knows, there's been scammers on YouTube. Not just Flosstube, but
YouTube.
On
your comments.
In the past, when we've only done a couple of giveaways, but when we've done giveaways, I've always gone back and commented on your comment saying, congratulations, you've won. We will no longer be doing that.
No.
And also, if you do get, we didn't get hit.
Not yet.
Not that I know of. We did not get hit. I haven't seen anything in the comments, and no one has messaged us. But after listening to other Flosstubers, some of them has said that the people, the scammers that are commenting aren't even, it looks like us because of the picture.
The picture. It has their same picture
but
and
also,
everything.
like, ours is at so-and-so at gmail.com or, you know, or whatever. Theirs will be like so-and-so 23.
23 or
something. It'll be something that's not our name. But it'll look like it, but unless you really look at it, it's actually not. It may be spelled a little bit different.
They add a number to it or something.
So we're going to do some giveaways. If you say anything about prize, giveaway, I want to win, anything, I will have to delete your comment. And I have actually had to delete comments in the past because they have just used a trigger word. Any trigger word. So don't say giveaway, don't say share, don't say prize win, nothing. Just
we're going to use numbers.
We're going to use numbers.
So just make, number 1, number 2, number 3,
and
whatever you're interested
numerical number, not the spelling
right.
number. You do have to be 18.
Subscribe.
You have to be a subscriber.
And like this video.
Like the video. And US only.
Yeah,
because
US only.
of the postage.
It's just out of sight.
Anyway, so this is what we have for you. So just put the number, the corresponding number in the comment.
If you want.
And what we're going to do is we'll pick on our next video. I think we're going to do monthly, right? Is that what we've decided?
We're going to do monthly.
We're going to do monthly. So we'll be back the first week in March, or the first week in March. And so we'll draw a winner then. If we don't hear by you by our April video, we will redraw it before we do that video. Yeah.
So you have to hear us say the name of the winner on our video. So
so you're going to have to watch our next video, our March video, to see if you won.
Right.
Because we're not commenting. And then you will have to contact us through our email address. Right?
Yep.
So
that's it.
And you'll have to tell us what you won.
Yeah, tell us what you won.
So, okay, so number 1, I stitched these for my daughters for Christmas. They're Mill Hill snowflake ornaments.
Mhm.
I am passing on the remainder of the kits. There is enough in here between the two to do 2 more.
Yeah.
In fact, I think there's enough beads to do.
Probably more.
Yeah. And it will have all the remaining floss. The only thing it does not have is the perforated paper.
Oh, okay.
So
you can get that from 1-2-3 Stitch and
yeah, or
several places.
Your needle workshop.
Yeah, your local needle workshop.
I think Hobby Lobby even has perforated
Oh,
paper.
they do have some perforated paper.
So
yeah.
number 1.
Our snowflakes.
Number 2 is another Mill Hill kit. I had purchased one of these. I purchased one for me and one for Kathy, and she had bought one at the same time. So we have an extra one. So this one is a full kit. It has the perforated paper, the charm, the beads, everything. The thread, everything.
And it's so cute.
So number 2. And then number 3 is this Blackbird book by Winds of Autumn. This was given to us by a viewer. And so thank you to who gave us this to pass on.
That's wonderful.
So this will be number 3.
Yep.
All right, number 4
is Heartstring Samplery Ye Old Noel. It's number 4. It's very pretty. Brand new pattern. Okay.
That one.
Number 5 is the Scarlet House Bringing Home the Tree. It's very cute. Okay. Number 6 is Furry Friends from Country Cottage Needleworks. There's one for a dog and one for a cat. It's adorable. Number 7.
Number 7 is Autumn Harvest by Kathy Barrick.
Oh, that's cute.
It's a brand new chart. It's just for my stash. It's one I know I will not stitch. So number 7.
Number 8 is the Blue Flower Winter Quail. If you're interested in that one, it's number 8. There's a close-up on the back of the little quail. He has a little scarf that you make out of thread. It's very cute.
9.
Number 9 is a pattern from Calamity Jane's. These are little, it's the pattern for the little cutouts that go on kitchen towels.
And she is local to me.
She's local to, yeah. They have a shop in Rupert called The Gathering Place. And it's a wonderful quilt shop. And this is her own pattern.
So that's number 9.
Number 9.
And then number 10 is this Simple Scalloped Sewing Pillow by Buttermilk Basin. Both Kathy and I have made it.
Yep, it's a good one.
I had gotten the kit, but this is and I used the kit stuff, but this is the pattern.
Yeah.
I won't.
And it's wool applique.
So it's just a pillow. So this is number
10.
10.
Yep.
So.
Okay.
There you go.
That's the giveaways.
You keep those.
Oh, I'll keep these. Yeah. Okay. All right. What was one other thing? I thought of something I was going to tell you. Oh, shoot. What is it? I can't remember. I thought I had it here in front of me and I don't. I don't remember what it was. Doggone it. I had notes. Well, one thing I was going to say, Nancy did her whip parade, and I don't have a lot of whips, so I didn't do a whip parade. But I was going to tell you that last year, in 2022, I have my little nifty book here, I finished and fully finished 35 projects in 2022. So, and I've shown them to you in our past videos, but that was my final thing. And the only thing I carried over is the Teresa Kogut model that I'm stitching. So that's the only whip I carried over, and everything else was finished and FFO'd because that was my goal. I was going to make sure.
That's my goal this year.
Everything gets FFO'd.
As I finish them, I'm going to FFO them.
Yep.
Because if I don't, then they just pile up. In fact, I have 5 things at home. Frames are already made. they're ready to go. I just need some thread so I can lace
Yeah.
them. And I don't go anywhere, so I haven't been anywhere.
We actually looked for some, but
We did, and I'm kind of cheap.
we can get it at the thrift store. She thinks.
But I just looked at the thrift store, and
Well,
I
they
can't.
didn't have any. She uses crochet thread to
Yeah,
lace her pictures.
Use crochet thread, and I looked at both. Usually that's where I get it because I just want a cream color, just a neutral, and
well,
they didn't have it, so
I don't have anything else here that I was going to show. I can't remember what I was going to say.
And I think
I think I'm losing my mind. I think that's all we have then.
Yeah.
That's all I have.
That's all I
have. We're just going to keep stitching. I'm going to start some new things. I need to finish my things that I finished here as soon as I get the chenille and the velveteen from Lady Dot Creates. I can finish my little
and
drum. Market's coming out March 3rd.
Probably before our next video.
It'll probably be that week.
Yeah.
That
It'll be the weekend before our next video.
Yeah.
And I don't know, have you seen anything?
I haven't seen too many things released. I've seen a lot of samplers. I haven't seen.
I'm gonna be
pretty picky.
I'm gonna be pretty picky what I get this year because I have so much I want to stitch.
I know. I have so much stuff. It's kind of like I know several people are doing 2023 as a year of Stitch Your Stash. And I've gone through my patterns and picked out a bunch that I want to do. I always want to have tomato ones going. I always want to have stitch related going. I always want to have Brenda Gervais patterns going because I have so many of them that I want to finish. So those are kind of what I'm looking.
Probably my two I'm just curious about is Plum Street is my top, and With a Needle is my top.
Yeah.
Those two are the ones I usually
wait to see what comes out.
And I heard Blackbird is not going to be at market this year. She's just giving everything to Hoffman's.
Mm-hmm. The distributor.
So
she is reprinting the Strawberry Garden. What's it called?
No, it's
not. It's got strawberries in it. It's not Strawberry Garden. It's for heaven's sake.
She's doing the bird one. Birds of a Feather.
Birds of a Feather. That's what it is.
With the lollipop flowers.
Yeah, the lollipop flowers. That's going to be reprinted, but that's the only one I know about right now. So you might surprise us with something new.
I would like to see. I have some. I wish you would put in the book.
I do too. My one that I really want to stitch is the birds with the cherries. I can never remember the name of things when I have to.
Let's see.
Say them.
Let's see if it's on my. I have a wish list or a unicorn list in my phone because there are a couple.
So the blackbirds eat my cherries, but I'd rather give them the cherries for their song or something. I'd rather have their song than the cherries. It's that one.
Is it? No, it's not that one.
One.
Mine that I want released is Berry Time.
Oh, but yeah, Berry Time is really cute with a little basket. Yeah.
Let's see if I can show it.
That's cute.
That's my number one chart I want. And then the other one is this book.
Oh, Peppermint and Holly?
Yep.
Is it a Christmas one then?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't have that one either.
But I have several. I would like to see her put in a book.
Yeah, that would be a lot of fun.
So, anyway.
I think that's it. We're just kind of waffling. Like we say, we'll be back in a month, first week of March. And market will be going strong, so maybe we'll have some.
And we appreciate all your comments.
We do. We love the comments.
Watching us.
Everybody that watches.
If you watch, subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. Just subscribe.
Hit a button.
If you want to know when we have videos, hit the bell. Because our views are 10,000, but our subscribers are only 5, which means
only half the people subscribe that watch.
If that.
Yeah.
So.
But we're not here to win subscriptions. We're just here to have fun.
But just, subscribe. Then you'll know.
Then you'll know. when
Besides,
we're coming.
we want you to subscribe so you can.
Oh, have you watched any new floss tubes lately?
Yeah.
We ought to mention some new ones. Go ahead.
I have watched New Hampshire Stitcher. I really enjoy her. Cross Stitch Kate. Have you watched her?
I haven't watched her yet.
It's Cross Stitch Kate, CAIT.
Oh, okay.
And she is in Minnesota, I think. I'm not. Yeah, I think so. I think she's in.
Then we have Shelly and Liz, the Antique Needleworkers. That's a great one.
Watched them, and there was another one. Let me see, because there was a couple of other good ones that I really liked.
I've heard a new one, the Seattle Stitcher. I haven't been able to watch her yet.
I haven't watched her yet. Let's see.
She's looking them up here. You need to watch Welcome Stitchery if you don't watch them.
Yeah, I was just going to
say.
They're
really funny.
Their last one, you've got to watch it. Hilarious.
It's hilarious.
I just laugh every time I watch them.
They're pretty funny.
I know there's another one that I watched. Oh, Tammy Ernest. She's a quilter.
Oh.
And she's a long armor, but she also cross stitches and she floss. So she started a new floss tube.
Oh, okay.
So when you go into her channel, you need to go into the playlist and you can see her floss tube channels.
Oh, separate from her quilt.
They're separate from her quilting one,
okay.
so she has a separate playlist. But I really liked her.
Oh, I haven't seen her either.
Yeah. So Tammy Ernest, and it's Tammy, TAMMIE, Ernest, EARNEST.
Oh, okay.
She was the other one that I really enjoyed her, and I haven't watched her before. And I think that's it as far as the new ones.
Yeah.
Oh, I watched Grandma Nana Stitches. Have you watched her? She's new. She has, I think, 3 floss tubes. She's from New York. And anyway, I've been watching her. She only has 3 videos.
There's a bunch of new people out. Garden Goose Stitcher. She's funny.
She's one I've watched. Yeah, so I think
go out and give them some watching time and some likes and subscribes and comments. Everybody loves that.
Give them some love.
Yeah, give them some love. Okay, well, everybody have a happy Valentine's.
Yes.
And enjoy.
Do you celebrate Valentine's?
Not really. I don't know. Not really. Although I had a kind of a neat thing. When I took piano lessons when I was a kid, and my piano teacher never sent out Christmas cards, but she always sent out Valentine's cards. And it was so fun to get a Valentine's card from her. And she continued that until she passed away. I got Valentine cards from her for probably 25 years. Wow. And it was so fun to always know I was going to get a Valentine card from Mrs. Shu.
That's funny. My 4th grade teacher, when I graduated, when her students graduated, she sent out graduation cards.
Oh, she did? How fun.
Yeah, and I mean, when I graduated, she was still in the area.
Was she?
Yeah, and
so when you graduated from high school,
when I graduated from high school,
she was your 4th grade teacher and sent a graduation card.
Sent graduation cards.
That was nice.
And my kids had her, but I don't know if my kids got graduation cards from her.
Oh. Well, I always thought it was so fun to get Valentine's Day cards. So.
Or one of my kids had her. She said when her students started, her students' kids were old enough for her to have them as students, that meant she was done.
It was time for her to retire. She didn't need you again.
But then her husband was a judge, and they ended up moving away.
Oh, they did? Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, but years later. But,
how fun.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, we don't do anything for Valentine's either.
We usually get each other some candy. My mom always celebrates Valentine's Day, and she lives with us, so she sends out cards and buys candy and stuff. So.
I don't like flowers.
I don't really
I
I
know.
love flowers, but they just disappear so quickly.
Yeah, so I
I
tell my
like
husband, and I don't wear
plants.
jewelry.
I don't
So
wear a
my
lot of
husband's
jewelry
like,
either.
"What did I get you?" I'm like, "Fabric."
Fabric,
Give me a gift
cross
certificate.
stitch, gift certificates, candy,
Right.
chocolate. Chocolate's
Chocolate.
always good. Okay, well, I think we're done.
Okay,
So
we will see you next month.
happy stitching.
Bye.
Bye.